Mortal Kombat. About to give you my likes and dislikes, and there's a hell of a lot more likes and dislikes. It's like a few dislikes though. It's not many, just a few. So without further ado, it's Mortal Kombat! It was cheesy. Oh well, I'm a cheesy person. So I really did like the beginning about how it started. When you got Scorpion and his family and everything's hunky-dory. He has his son. Plus, I guess he has a little baby girl. His wife's there. Everything's good. Cool. And then he goes to go get some water or something like that, or do some planning. And all of a sudden, the ninjas from Sub-Zero clan comes. And, you know, obviously they start taking people out. And then Sub-Zero takes out his wife and his oldest son. The wife was smart at least and hid the daughter, so he didn't even know about that. But then the fight scene, Scorpion, oh my God, the Scorpion. It was so brutal. It wasn't funny. It was fantastic. And then, see, this is my question. I guess Sub-Zero is Chinese because he's speaking Mandarin. But he also knows some Japanese too. Scorpion's is straight speaking Chinese. I mean, there isn't even a scene where he says, I don't know what you're saying, but just know I'm gonna kill you, which that was a hot ass line. And, you know, is, you know, like, I guess I need educated on this. Is China mostly Kung Fu and Japan mostly karate? I don't know what it was. They all looked the same to me, but whatever it was, they were skilled at what they were doing. And the opening fight scene was just fantastic. Love that opening fight scene. So Kano was like the comic relief, but God, he was needed. He had so many good one-liners. It wasn't funny. I mean, if Kano wasn't in this movie, I probably wouldn't say it was that good of a movie, because that's how important of a character he was in this movie. I mean, man, that actor, hopefully from this movie, is going to get a lot more roles, because he played this role to a T. And he needs to be back for the second one, even though he might not be, but he needs to be back. They need to figure out something, because Kano helped make this movie. I mean, he carried the bulk of it. He's at least 35% of the movie, I feel like, was good because Kano was involved in it. So love Kano's character. Also love how they kind of paid homage to the game, where Kung Lao was in a fight with this like dragon lady. She had like wings and stuff like that, and he sends down his hat, and somehow the girl swoops down and he jumps on her and he sends her into the hat, cuts her in half, and then he summons his hat back and he goes flawless victory. I was like, oh, that was good. And then Kano had a scene where they're fighting against Reptile, and they finally get a hold of Reptile, and he sends his hand through his chest and grabs his heart. He pulls it out and he goes in his Aussie accent, he goes fatality. So I like how they gave homage to the game. That was pretty cool too. Now, it's going to sound weird, but I also like how they didn't use all the characters, how they just kind of use a handful of characters, and pretty much the way it ended, there's going to be another one that's going to come out, and they're going to add more characters to it. So I like how they did that. And even like the wizard was pretty much like, you know, because most of his warriors died, and he was like, death is just nothing, it's just another doorway. So, and he took all of his people using his magic, so hopefully he's able to bring them back, you know, because, you know, we need Sub-Zero and we need Scorpion in my life, especially if there's going to be a second movie. Those two have to be in it, so hopefully they will be. I mean, wouldn't be much of a movie if they weren't, right? At least I feel that way anyway. So the only thing I kind of disliked, well, not kind of, I disliked about it, is they made this character the main character, and I looked him up. His name's Cole, and it looked like they made him up for the movie. I mean, he might be in the comic books, but I didn't really see it. Like, I went to the wiki fandom, and it looked like they made up the character for the movie, which I didn't feel like they needed to. I mean, they could have just used like Liu Kang or somebody or something like that. I mean, I guess it was a way for them to introduce Scorpion, without him physically being there, because he comes up from hell to get revenge on Sub-Zero. But I didn't mind his character at first. I don't know, I guess I hated what power they gave him. Pretty much he like developed like this like armor that went around his body, and it was like kinetic, so he would get hit and he would build up all this energy and he could send it back. And I'm like, okay, was he Bishop? Is he Sebastian Shaw? Is he is he Black Panther using the vibranium suit? I mean, I don't know, I just didn't like that fact, and I felt like they didn't really need him in the movie, or if they're going to put him in the movie, give him better power than that. I ain't like that power. I just didn't. That's just my opinion anyway. And that's about it. Like I said, I have a lot more likes than dislikes when it comes to the movie. But all around, I felt like it was a good movie, and I can't wait for the sequel. In saying that, if you are new here to SEM, please hit the subscribe button, become part of this SEM Nation. Once you become part of this nation, that bell notification, when the video comes out. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. My name is Dorian. This is SEM. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a good day.